Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Justin.
And this week we're talking about the episode Help. This episode originally aired October 15th, 2002, attracting 5 million viewers.
Alright.
Alrighty, so in this episode, once the lights are turned out at a funeral home, Buffy, Xander, and Dawn climb out of caskets. They chat about Buffy's nervousness about her new job and the struggles she may face trying to balance her Slayer job with her duties as a school counselor.
Yeah.
In one of the caskets, the three find a deceased woman who they suspect of being a vampire, and rightfully so, as the woman comes to life and is promptly staked. At the high school the next day, Buffy talks with various students who all have their own problems, including troubles with bullies, violence, anxiety, homosexuality, and just plain boredom. Willow and Xander walk together and talk about Buffy's struggles and Willow's worries about her role in dealing with the impending Hellmouth danger. With Xander's support, Willow walks towards Tara's grave. Which, if you notice, had the air date of the episode where Tara died as her date of death. Which is a cool little touch. Buffy talks with more students, including her own sister, but one girl, Cassie Newton, stuns Buffy when she confesses that she's going to die next Friday, and there will be lots of coins. But not normal coins, like weird ones. As she leaves for class, Cassie compliments Buffy's shirt and warns her against spilling something on it. Buffy reports Cassie to Principal Wood, but he's not as helpful as she would like. After spilling coffee onto her shirt, Buffy is apprehensive and sends Dawn to befriend Cassie. Dawn catches up with Cassie, and they talk about Cassie's friend Mike, who has continuously asked Cassie to an upcoming dance and been rejected every time. Will investigates Cassie on the computer and finds a website filled with sad, morbid poetry, aka a high school student's website.
Yep.
Yeah.
Typical GeoCities or whatever.
Oh my god, GeoCities! You just derailed this episode for 10 minutes.
No!
GeoCities.
I mean, I had one at the time, so whatever.
Everybody did. They were terrible.
Yep. Indeed. I agree.
Though Buffy is convinced that Cassie has a precognitive ability and given up hope for survival. Xander and Willow are both skeptical despite all the experiences they've had with the paranormal. Like, this is the thing you're not on board with.
Then, out of most of the things that they've gone through and experienced, the crazy psychic angle is probably something that they'd be like, yeah, no.
They've dealt with telekinesis before.
And an
That's
invisible
not psychics.
girl.
And an invisible chick.
That was more scientific and crazy demon powers.
So why can't a demon be giving her precognitive abilities?
Why does it have to be even demon
I
things?
mean, even Buffy has, like, precognitive
she has
dreams or whatever.
Yeah,
she's
prophetic
the
dreams.
Slayer.
Anyway.
I love my pronunciation. I totally jumbled up the word anyways.
Dawn returns home from school and thinks the reason for Cassie's problem is Mike, but Buffy and the others don't pay much attention. Willow finds a website on Cassie's father that shows his troubled past with the law and alcohol. Buffy and Xander visit Cassie's father and confront him with their suspicion that he might get drunk and hurt his daughter. Mr. Newton confidently denies the accusation after he goes on about how his ex-wife only allows him to spend one weekend a month with his daughter. Buffy then finds out that Mr. Newton's weekend with Cassie was the previous one. Therefore, not only does he not have the chance to hurt Cassie, but if Cassie's prediction is true, he will not see her again before her death. Satisfied that Mr. Newton is not involved, Buffy and Xander leave and bump into Cassie. She has been waiting for them outside her father's house, and although she appreciates Buffy's efforts to find the cause, she knows there's nothing Buffy can do. Xander asks her if she's planning to kill herself, but Cassie denies it. She talks about all the things she wishes she could do, and makes it clear that she does not want to die. It's what's going to happen on Friday. Meanwhile, a group of guys in red cloaks walk around a circle and burn pictures of Cassie on a tray in the middle. Still motivated to help Cassie, Buffy reads poetry from her website and continues to investigate with the rest of the gang despite their skepticism. Dawn becomes close with Cassie and Mike. Buffy goes to the school basement and finds it still contains Spike and asks if he knows anything about Cassie. He doesn't. As Buffy turns to leave, Spike asks her to stay. but she tells him that her presence seems to worsen his condition and leaves. Upstairs, Principal Wood and other administrators search through the student lockers for anything suspicious. Buffy catches Mike in the halls and stops him to see if he may have any intentions of hurting Cassie because she rejected him. He makes it clear that he doesn't mind, and is thinking about asking Dawn to the dance instead. Which pisses Buffy off because Dawn was your second choice!
Oh man, Mumbo's activated. Look
It
out.
was so good. She's like, oh, that's really sweet. Wait a minute. Oh, it's great. Coins fall from one of the lockers, drawing Buffy's attention. Buffy takes one of the coins and the number on the locker where they come from, and talks to the student the locker belongs to. The student confesses that some of his friends want to hurt Cassie. Dawn and Cassie walk away from the school as Cassie reveals how she knows Buffy said Dawn to befriend her. However, she then states that it doesn't matter as the two are now clearly friends. Just then, a student named Peter approaches, and Cassie, knowing she won't see Dawn again, tells Dawn that nothing that is about to happen is her fault. Peter asks Dawn about the dance, but not to go with her. He's just kind of fucking with her. He's being a real dickhead.
Basically a distraction.
Yeah. Oh, look, a distraction.
Where? Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you go?
At the school that night, the cloaked group gathers again around a circle of coins, and one of the boys is revealed to be Peter. Mm-hmm. He checks in with the others to make sure that the school is secure and no one can get in or out. Then he pulls a bound and blindfolded and gagged Cassie out of the circle and draws a meat cleaver to her neck. She's to be sacrificed to a demon that will provide the boys with infinite riches. Because I'm sure that demon will honor that.
Totally.
I'm sure it's not going to turn out to be a giant snake and eat you or anything.
This always works out well, right?
Yeah.
He seems like a trustworthy demon with all the points and the stabby implements.
As Peter starts the ritual, Buffy reveals herself as one of the cloaked people. How did they not notice?
Well, actually, that's probably a good thing. I'm thinking though
She's way smaller than all of them.
Well, I'm thinking just with size comparisons. They may have been one short guy that she swiped the cloak off from.
He would have had to have been really short and, like, really thin. Like...
It would probably work.
I don't know.
It would possibly make Buffy a fairly decent counselor in that sort of respect.
She rolled high on her stealth check.
Very good. She doesn't think the ritual was a success, but a large demon appears behind her, proving her wrong. Buffy fights the demon, and Spike shows up with the flaming torch to help, having temporarily regained his sanity. Buffy uses the torch to burn the demon, while Spike cuts Cassie free from her bonds. After he rips her gag off, Cassie says to him someday she'll tell you. Desperately, Peter drags himself off toward the fried demon, demanding his money. The burned demon leans up and bites Peter on the shoulder once before exploding into dust. Buffy and Cassie walk away together, leaving Peter on his own. A crossbow booby trap set by one of the cloaked boys nearby nearly kills Cassie, but Buffy stops the bolt. Buffy tells Cassie that one person can make a difference, which Cassie responds, "And you will." Before gasping and falling to the ground dead. The next day, the Scooby Gang gathers at Revilo Drive, and someone talks about how Cassie died because of a heart defect. She was always going to die no matter what happened, and Cassie knew that Buffy would be at her side when her prediction came true. Buffy feels that she has failed, but a devastated Dawn corrects her, saying that Buffy didn't fail since she tried to save Cassie. It was because of her that Dawn and Cassie were friends, and the gang are now convinced as Buffy... What? This is terribly written. The gang are now convinced, as well as Buffy, of Cassie's unique gift. They all sadly realize that even though they may be able to avert outcomes, they won't be able to avert fate. Buffy returns to work knowing that she will always try her best. Sometimes she just can't help everyone.
And that's help. Which on the DVD menu I thought it meant help. Which I was thinking, wait a minute.
Why would you need help on a DVD?
Well, it was like, yeah, that was like my second question. It's like help. It's not like
This
help
isn't
menu.
Microsoft
Wait, why
Windows.
would there be a help menu on a DVD? I don't know what this is. I guess it's an episode. It's the episode. Okay, gotcha.
Oh my god.
It was just something stupid. I was like, oh, it's the episode.
And oh boy, additional stupid things within the episode. Hi, I need some help. I think I'm gay.
It's so good.
Do you mind if you help me prove it by going on a date with me? Cause smack!
No.
So here's some fun trivia. Willow asks Buffy, have you Googled her yet? Which is one of the first times that Googling someone was used as a verb.
Yay!
Interesting.
Because this is 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you can actually search with the Google.
Yes, but Google wasn't what it is now.
Yeah, no,
They didn't make smartphones.
True.
Because smartphones didn't exist.
True.
So, Cassie made a bunch of predictions that didn't come to pass in this episode.
True.
They will.
Yeah, there were a bunch of little snippets she gave.
Yeah. And some of them are going to really piss you off.
Oh boy.
Because I really fucking hate them. But that won't come until the finale.
Yeah.
The finale, you say?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Someday she'll tell you.
Oh
Anyway.
jeez, I guess we'll be waiting till the end.
Anyway. So let's look at music and the whatnot. Stupid. So music is by Robert Duncan. It's just the original score. And for international titles. Stupid website of doom and advertising.
Yeah.
So in German, Helpless.
Mm.
And in French, The Prediction. Alrighty, so do either of you have any questions about where we might be headed this season?
Beheading?
I wouldn't be surprised with this show, but as
True.
it's sort of sitting now, it's just kind of a case of going through the day-to-day until the all big, crazy, evil thing starts to do his thing.
Yeah, we haven't seen the first evil for a while.
True. Is that coming up like later in the season or the season finale?
Well, we're going to have to deal... Well, the first evil is the big bad.
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to be dealt with in the series finale in some way.
In some way, I guess, yeah.
Yes.
Assuming, the season ends, our series ends, so...
But will it end happy or not?
I think the better question is, will it end satisfyingly?
Well, I guess
know,
I'll have to find out. Because technically it does continue in comic books, but I'm not going to make you read the comics.
Okay, fair.
Blah.
So, next week we'll be talking about the episode Selfless. Okay. Anya gets back into her old vengeance demon ways by helping a girl get revenge on an entire fraternity by having a spider demon tear their hearts out. Willow, returning to college, discovers this, and she, Buffy, and Xander fear the worst of Anya. Spider demons tearing hearts out.
Yay!
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
A little bit of an update from Worm Demon trying to eat his girlfriend.
Yeah, that was a thing, too.
Yeah, let's just say Anya's not going to have a good time. For a while.
Great!
Well, supposedly multiple reasons.
Yep, because somebody gonna die. Who gonna die? I'm not telling you.
I figured that.
Well, from the Spider Demon, he probably gotta have his way with a couple peoples, probably.
Oh no, I mean like a more important character.
Well, yeah, I mean, there have been, side characters that have died that weren't important to anything.
That poor boyfriend.
I want to say Cassie, but I mean, she's a self-contained episode character, basically.
Yeah.
You're basically saying a more
Somebody
important
who's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man, we'll have to pay attention to them credits, supposedly.
I don't think that's going to happen again.
It's not that important of a character.
Yeah.
It's not Tara level. But it's somebody who's been quite fun. Anyway.
Alright.
Until then, I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
Dumb Justin.